Go right now, so we good. Yo, what's good? Yo, it's quick for what? We live, Kim. It's showing that we live. And
Hey.
yeah, and it took us a couple minutes, y'all, because as you can see, I'm not in my regular location. Yeah, I'm talking about. But this is quick
Mhm.
for what? So we got to keep it moving, right?
Yes.
Right, Kim.
Yes, sir.
Ain't no quitting over here, y'all. All
Nope.
right, so let's check the stream.
Not an option.
Not an option. So I'm checking quick for what? It say we live. Let me listen to it. I hope it sound okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. It kind of froze on me a little bit. Hold on. So I'm checking quick for what. Okay. Okay, I can hear myself. Cool, cool. All right, Kim. I think we good.
I think we're good.
I think we good. Did you check it yet?
I'm getting on right now.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and let me see. I'm gonna share it. It is what it is. I was thinking to myself, I'm not gonna share today, but I'm gonna
What?
share it.
No, it was funny. I when I called you earlier, it's because I looked to share the new thing that
Mhm.
you have.
What's that?
Um, the quit for what little thing that you post.
Oh,
Um,
you talking about the the real?
Yeah, no, not the real, but you know how we just send out the
Yeah.
little putts. It's like it's playing. It'll be from 8 to 9. Well, when I saw it, I was about to post it, but I realized that the date said October 17th, and I'm
Right.
like, oh, today's October 24th. I don't think I
Yeah.
should do that.
No, yeah, you can't do that. You got to get it together. You got to get it
Right.
together.
So I
Uh-huh.
was trying to figure out if I could change the date, but
No, just you got to
okay,
share as soon as we go live. It is what it is. You know what I'm
okay.
saying? So, yes, y'all, we are live right now. This is quick for what? I am not at the crib. You know what I'm talking about? I am
Mhm.
not at my studio. But again, we got to keep it going. All right. No excuses. Consistency is key. All that. You know what I'm talking about? So, we are
Absolutely.
sharing at this moment. So, thank whoever's jumped on. Thank y'all so much for joining us. The only thing, too, today, yes, I'm not at the studio. So, we are unable to do the behind the scenes on TikTok, right?
Yes.
I didn't think about that. But we still are live on Facebook and on YouTube, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and send out we are live, join us and see what happens, okay?
Yep.
All right,
Yep.
Kim,
Yep. Yep.
did you share it out yet, Kim?
I sure did.
Yeah?
Make sure I see it.
Okay, we are live, join us. Boom, boom. All right, I just shared it out. And yeah, I think everything look good, sound good.
Yep.
And
We're looking good. We're looking good.
I think we can go
Um,
ahead and if you done, we can go ahead and just get into the conversations, get into
yes.
chopping it up. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah. You
All
still
right.
sharing? No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Yep.
If you're not done, I'm gonna run my mouth. So look,
Okay. Let you run it.
it's all good. Like I said, this is quick for what to hang out. If you have joined, we greatly appreciate you. I am not again in my studio, so everything is gonna look different. It might sound different or whatever. But the point and the key is that we are doing it. We are being consistent, and we've been this way for quite some time. You know, we need to
Mhm.
look back and see exactly how long we've been consistent, but we have
Yeah.
definitely been consistent, right? Um,
Hmm.
I guess, and this is so crazy. I'm like wasn't there a time where we had to use the phone or something? I can't remember, but I know we done had to do some stuff.
Oh, what about that from the when we had to stream from the phone
Was it?
because
Uh huh.
yeah, the internet was down, so we had to use your phone.
Okay. Yeah. And then the one time we was going good and the internet just cut out on us.
Right, had to
That-
call Spectrum, like,
Yeah. And
"If y'all have Spectrum, let me be cautious."
I think that's any carrier though. But look, the thing is though, we was going good, and then it just like shut down on us. You know what
Right,
I'm
it
saying?
just everything
Right.
froze.
But we jumped back on though. That's what
Yep,
it's about. You know what I'm saying? So
fiddling.
whatever happens, you keep it going, you keep it moving. You
Right,
know,
right.
so again, I'm not at the studio. Kim is not at the studio.
Mhm.
We
I'm at my humble abode.
there you go. The
Excuse the
home.
cardboard in the background. It's a picture that was in the box.
Just got to get that bad boy hung. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Hey, he back there waiting for you to get it popping.
Right. No, that picture's waiting for a handy Andy.
A handyman. I
Yeah.
feel it. I feel it. But yeah, y'all. The point is, like I said, we just are really looking to be consistent, and that's what we doing. Regardless of how it looks or sounds, it's just that muscle memory. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Um, oh, you listening to it?
I'm
Okay.
sorry. I didn't think you could pick it up. I'm turning it
How
down.
many, girl, how many times you done did this and you done
I
did
know.
that? Come on, man.
Well, actually, it was
Um,
down, but then when I flipped back to it from where it was at, I
yeah,
didn't realize the volume was still
it's
up.
all good. It's all good. But it's just like especially for me right now, it's so many things that I had to try to do to make this stream look okay.
Mhm.
Being in this hotel, right? And I didn't bring like a light or anything like that. So I'm in here like flipping lights on the side and like I took a I took one of the sheets off the pillows and put it over a light to make it kind of like a softer light. I was trying
Mhm.
to make it look as good as possible. But
Yeah.
that's the type of stuff that you do.
Yeah.
Um, when you're not a person that is looking to make excuses, right?
Mhm.
Um, but at the same time, if you're the type of person that try to make the best of any situation, you're gonna try to
Mhm.
figure some stuff out to make it look the best as you
Right.
can. So
Right.
I was in here doing all kind of stuff to try to make this, the video quality look good. So yeah, so I brought my camera with me. I got a different type of audio source that I'm using, but I guess it's working out, right?
Right. Well, I think you sound great and
Mm,
you look great. And
appreciate it. Yeah.
you didn't allow anything to give you any type of excuse or,
No.
at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. And it's the same for anything that we do.
Right.
Being consistent, across all the way across the board definitely changes how what we do on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah. Um, Being consistent. Um, and it's just, it's not just for this. It's for everything. So if
Mhm.
you want to lose weight, you got to be consistent. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't, because soon as you make an excuse and you don't show up, that creates that pattern of making excuses and not showing
Mhm.
up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's we not doing that. We're not
Mm-mm.
doing that. Okay,
Nope.
we are not doing that. All right,
It's called the Quit for What show.
right.
That means we ain't quitting.
Got to practice what you preach.
Right. And
Um,
we want to encourage others not to do the same.
right,
So
right, right.
whatever you're doing,
Keep
don't
it.
give up.
Don't give up. Keep it going. Even for you, Kim. Think about it. Like, so you purchased the one camera, and
Mhm.
I think it's again with this software it didn't allow you to actually use that camera,
Yeah.
but it worked on other online
Mhm.
platforms. So we trying to figure this thing out. Like, man, what's going on? But
Mhm.
we tried and we tried and we tried. Then I had to bring the webcam over to you. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Which looks better than the actual camera that's on your laptop.
Way better.
You know,
Way better.
so
I
so
love it.
so we had to do what we had to do, right?
Right.
And,
Right.
and again, that's a thing of you wanna try to bring the best quality as possible,
Mhm.
even in situations like this. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But at the same time, if I gotta go live from my phone and then that's all I got, I'm doing it.
Right.
It's gonna
Right.
be what it's gonna be.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. It looked like somebody else joined. I don't
Okay, we
know
got a few
who.
people that jumped on. We appreciate y'all. We
Yeah.
appreciate y'all. So again, it's quick for what to hang out. Join us, please. Just leave a comment. Let us know, like if there's a passion of yours that you are pursuing or you have not began to pursue as of yet. Like we want to hear about y'all's passions. Because again, quit for what is about talking to people who are passionate about something and they have pursued it and they haven't given up, regardless of what's happened to them. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Mhm.
Um, or again, if you just getting started, we here to help you get it going, to motivate you to be consistent, like we were just talking about, because
Mhm.
consistency is the key. I've heard so many people say, what is it? Consistency beats out uh is it quality work or hard work any day or something like that. But I would just say,
Yeah.
yeah,
Hmm.
just being consistent, y'all. Like you don't gotta be the best, but if you're
Hmm.
consistent, it's gonna happen. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right. That's
Bruce,
all that
no.
really.
Hey, real quick, Kim, I'm so sorry. What's up? Hey, Bruce, let me ask you something. I see WWBC Media. Were you on like my show before from back in the day? Because he Bruce just said I'm passionate about photography, right? And then
Hmm.
that WWBC Media looks and sounds familiar to me. So please let me know if you have been on. Uh, a, I don't even think it would be a previous episode of Quit for What. It might have been the What's Really Good show, but that just rings a bell. But you're passionate about photography. Let us know, like what type of photography do you do? Yeah, same rules. I knew it. That's what's up, man. You see, hey, look, quit for what? Right? Even though I had like a long period where we wasn't doing nothing, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he was on the 24-hour live stream, Kim. I'm telling you.
Oh, I didn't.
Yes,
I remember when you did that.
yeah, yeah. Hey, man, I'm back on it, and we were just talking about being consistent. And I did it. I did a 24-hour live stream, and that was wild. I had different guests come in and whatnot, business owners, musicians, and they sat and they talked with me. But I stayed up for 24 hours straight, and they was trying to get me to drink hot sauce and just do crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was fun. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um, so Bruce, let me ask you: are you watching from my YouTube channel, or are you on a Quit for What Facebook or my personal Facebook page? Let me know. But he said, I'm still on it. Yeah, I appreciate that. So let us know, like, is there a certain niche that you're in for your photography? And how long have you been pursuing photography, right? So yeah, let's talk about it. So he on my YouTube channel. That is what's up, man. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Yeah, let us know. Hey Kim,
Hmm.
how has your day been?
Well, my day was great.
It was great.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, went to work, had a great day, you know.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, it was just great. It was
That's
just a
it.
good day.
Hey,
Yeah.
look, you ain't got to say nothing more. As long as it's great, that's all that matters.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Um,
Hmm.
so yeah, y'all, I'm currently in Lexington, Kentucky. For my work and everything. And it's called a learning journey. So we're out here learning what the city is doing in this area to make it better for their residents. You know what I'm saying? So I'm picking up a lot of stuff here even that I can apply to my business, my life, everything. You know what I'm saying? Just by talking to other people, that's how we gain knowledge.
Yep.
I think I would say reality, like yeah, reading books is a key, right? It's a amazing thing to do. But if you can have a conversation with somebody, I think that's better because you can ask questions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true, very true.
Oh
Because
yeah,
you can, with the moment you like, oh, I wish I had somebody's brain I could pick that is
yeah,
actually doing, something along the lines of what I'm doing. It would be
mhm,
nice to be able to ask questions
right,
and dig a little bit more for those answers that you're looking for, or
yeah,
just the information,
right.
you know.
Yeah. So anytime you can have an opportunity to travel to a different city to talk to
Hmm.
people, you know what I'm saying? Then that's a plus, y'all. All right. What's up,
Oh, we
Mandy?
got Mandy on the
Thanks for
line.
joining. Thanks for joining.
Hey, Mandy.
Okay, back to Bruce real quick. Bruce, okay, so you've been doing photography for 10 years. That's what's up. That's what's up. So you've been consistent. Now, again, let us know what your niche is. Is it just straight photography? Is it headshots? Is it portraits? Is it weddings? You know what I'm saying? Like what is it? Or you just do everything when it comes to photography? Let us know. And then after that, I got another question for you. All right, Bruce? You done joined now. You part of the show. So we gonna talk to you, right? So then too, Mandy. So look, again, this is just a hangout, but we having a conversation. So Mandy runs a successful print shop, okay? And I know they've been doing it for years. They've been running this print shop since like back in the day when I was singing and stuff like that. That's been
Hmm.
quite some time ago, right?
Hmm.
So Mandy, if you still on, let us know how long you've been doing that, And I know there's been ups and downs with that, you know. So yeah, that's what we here to talk about, right? Hey Kim,
Absolutely.
hey, so I did pull up some quotes though. You know, I didn't bring my book of quotes, you know, and I didn't bring the cards with me, but that is not an excuse not to pop off.
Nope. It's
Okay,
quote
it's
time.
quote. So look, I pulled up. It says a collection of best 100 motivational quotes, right? And it's from the quotes.net. Okay, I'm gonna get
Mhm,
them. They plug the quotes.net. Okay,
mhm,
I'm gonna read this quote, and I see Bruce went ahead and commented. All right, so the quote you might have heard it before, but it's by Maya Angelou. Okay, it says, "I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." Huh?
yeah.
Huh?
Mhm.
Right?
Yep.
So yeah, let's ponder on that one, right?
Mhm.
Unless you got something to say now, I want to go to Bruce's comment, but
Oh,
you,
hey.
yeah. So I would say the feeling part, yes, that's key. You make somebody feel bad, regardless if you have a good product or service, they're gonna feel bad about your product or service.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Because the way you treat people
Yeah. A
is
lot of
key.
times people don't even want to, yeah, products or
Yeah.
services. When you have a bad attitude, and I've had experiences where I've dealt with people who's it just all around made it really bad for other people too, because it's just
Uh-huh.
like if you see that consistency with the attitudes, it make you only want to deal with certain type of businesses or
Mhm.
certain people in certain areas just because you don't have to deal with the headache or the hassle
Right.
of, someone else is not consistent about their business, or they just don't want to offer good customer service. They
Yeah.
don't care about it.
Customer service is everything, y'all. Like
It
you,
is
it's
everything.
everything.
I
uh,
learned that in high school.
I know, right? How you treat people is it, right?
Yep.
So
Hmm.
Mandy said they've been doing the print business since 2004.
Yep.
So since 2004. So that's yeah. What is that? 19 years they've
That's
been. Yeah, I mean,
long
and look,
time.
hey Mandy, I know you can share
That's about 20 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so I know you got some stories to tell. I know that you probably thought about giving up. I'm gonna say a plethora. Is that right? A plethora of times, right? So yeah, if you want to share with us about that a little bit, just that you've thought about probably giving up quite a few times. But if you haven't, that's cool too, right? But I'm thinking like, shoot, 19 years, it's been some times where you've been super frustrated and you thought about giving up, but you're still here. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And then Bruce said that he showed business CEOs and mega churches my stream, and he showed them if this guy can do it by himself, then your media department can handle it.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's what we were just talking about too. What's no excuses? I'm in here. I
Yeah.
done I done plugged up so much stuff, y'all, and done moved so much stuff around in this hotel room to try to make this look as good as possible. That's it. Make it work.
Yeah.
Make it work.
And Lena's on the line.
Oh,
Hey,
Lena,
Lena.
okay. I
She said, on a positive note, when people treat you well, you want to share that energy. It encourages you to help others. I love it.
okay,
Yes.
okay, okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna get that some shine. We're gonna throw that across the screen back to you.
Yes.
Lena
Yes.
Lee.
And
Yeah.
then also, Mandy said, oh, I've thought about giving up probably 20 times just this year. I feel you on that, Mandy.
Yeah. But she's still going though. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
That's what
then
it's about.
oh for sure. So Bruce said that's dope. His logo and everything showed up from YouTube. He said, I like doing portraits and mountain scenery photos. That's what's up.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh, for
beautiful. Love
sure.
seeing those
Oh, for
photos.
sure. Yeah. Um,
Mandy said, can't
can't
stop,
stop,
won't
won't
stop.
stop. I know that's right.
I like that.
I know
Yes.
that's right. I know that's right. and that's the thing, y'all. I want to let's talk about like like the motivation behind continuing whatever it is you're doing. And like we're not here to judge nobody, right? I want to keep it real and just want to ask like your motivation for continuing even though you thought about quitting, and it is what it is. I would say like the key thing is, having your own business. I would say you work more than if you had a regular job. You know what I'm saying? But I think it gives you a sense of pride. You know what I mean? And if it's just to provide for your family at this point, then it is what it is, right? I
Right.
would rather still do that than go back to a traditional job.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Or are you passionate about the service that you're providing? You know
Mhm.
what I mean? So yes, Bruce and Mandy, I'm asking both of you, what keeps you going? Is it the money, or are you truly passionate about the service that you're providing? And like I said, we're not here to judge nobody. We just here to learn, and to continue to motivate each other the best we can. All right, Kim. I know you ain't got no cards over there for me. You ain't got no.
I know I don't have any cards,
It's
but
cool.
yeah, like as far as I had something else I was gonna say.
What you forgot?
It goes and it
Did you
comes.
forget? Okay, well, look, if that's the
um,
case, maybe to come back to you, I'm gonna read a quote real quick. Then
okay.
is that cool?
Hmm.
Okay, this one is from unknown. Okay, so we don't know who said this one, but they say I don't have time to hate people who hate me because I'm too busy loving people who love me. Come on, man.
Hmm.
Come on. Hey, look, I ain't never heard that one
Thanks.
before.
I like that. Yep.
That's a good one.
You love on others, they'll love you back.
Right.
Most
But
for the
but
most.
you don't got time to hate people who hate you though.
Mm-mm. And you got time to think about it.
Right. Uh-huh.
And that was like another thing when you oh, I know what I was gonna say. And again, it kind of goes hand in hand.
Uh-huh.
It's okay when you are, being consistent, but what also helps in that whole process is surrounding yourself by people who support you.
Oh yeah.
It definitely helps show consistency because if you got just maybe a few people in your corner, that's all you really need because your ride or dies, they're going to always be there.
Right.
And which reminds me of something Tyler Perry said when he talked about the branches and roots.
Hmm.
The people, your real your people who really gonna have your back is gonna be part of the roots, not
Right.
the branches. The branches fall off. We can
Ooh.
regrow them later. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But you want those people to start with you that are with you from the bottom, from the
Right.
root. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I really love that analogy that he gave because it's true.
Right.
If you think about where you at right now, how many friends you had or people you had in your corner
Hmm.
from when you started to where you at now, and you're kind of like, man, these were always this person was always a part of the root, which was a part of
Hmm.
my growth, you
Right.
know,
Your
versus
foundation.
exactly. It's about building that foundation. And I've had a lot of people tell me, like, Kim, you need to build a team. That team building, it isn't the easiest, but it
Mm-mm.
also is it's interesting because when you think about it, who's been there for me through this, ordeal when I wanted to start a business,
Right.
who's still rocking with me, who kind of like, when did they own thing, which is fine,
Right.
because it's life, but
Right. Right.
it is about the foundation of your growth. So I think that those things tie into being consistent.
Yeah. So I would say the quote that we always hear, and I know you've heard it. If you build it, they will come. Right. So
Yes,
that's the
yes.
thing. Like whatever you want to do, if you go ahead and get it going, the right people are going to come and they're going to support you. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean? But
Right.
I'm gonna tie the quote into this situation, right? So it says, "I don't have time to hate people who hate me because I'm too busy loving people who love me." Right? So you
Mhm.
gotta think about that. The people that are supporting you, who do got your back, those tend to be people that care about
They
you, right?
really care about
If they don't
you.
care about you like personally, they care about your product or service because
Right.
you're presenting it in a pleasant way. You know
That,
what I'm saying?
and they believe in it.
They
They
believe in it,
believe in what you have.
they like it, so they
Yeah.
care about
Hmm.
it. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
so so you have to put your attention in that area, right? So
Hmm.
that area, because
Right.
you're going to have haters because you're doing something.
Right.
I just had a conversation with somebody, even like I said, doing the work that I'm doing now, and they were talking about because we're working on like renovating public spaces, right? So
Hmm.
we're trying to do something that's going to benefit the community, going to benefit residents, but at the
Hmm.
same time, like we're including the residents in this work. So we're having these conversations to see what it is that they really like and what they want. But you got some people that's just gonna hate and just gonna talk bad about anything that you're trying to do to make something better. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
so those are the haters. So do you take the time and put out energy to combat that, or do you just let that roll off your back and keep on pushing forward with the people who appreciate what you're doing? You know what I'm
I
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
Go
real quick.
ahead.
So basically, if you don't have haters, you're not doing anything.
Hmm.
Because if you're doing something, you're gonna have haters. Okay.
I Right. Right. I would definitely say let it roll off. Shoot.
Oh
It's
yeah.
better when they can watch from afar and see you blow up and glow like the shining star you are.
Look at you. And look, and then they like, I knew you was gonna make it.
Right.
Nah, but again, like I said, we was talking about the public space thing, and it's
Mhm.
like the people that's hating on the work are gonna come when it's done,
Yep.
right? They're gonna show up to even like try to hate on it even more,
Right.
right? But guess what? You're gonna start seeing those people more and more, and then they're gonna be like,
Mhm.
"Oh, it's growing on me." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, now
Right.
it's growing on you.
Right.
But anyway, let's go to a couple comments here. Let's see what
Hmm.
Bruce said here. Bruce said, "Helping people do the right thing with my non for profit. Okay, blessings from God and spreading the good word. I know that's right.
Okay. All
That's what it's
right.
about. You know what it's what is it? The scripture. It's more joy in giving than in receiving.
Than it is to receive. Right.
Right. Yeah, y'all. So I feel that. I feel that because if you can bless somebody, put a smile on somebody's face, help somebody any kind of way, it does. It really makes you feel good. You know what I'm
And speaking of giving, but you know what? A lot of times, just from your being a giving person, it elevates your growth.
saying?
I mean, and it don't have to be nothing extravagant. I think people sometimes, if you even, it's not always a financial thing to give back. Giving back could just be saying something really kind to somebody, hold the
Hmm.
door open, ask them how their day was. You
Hmm.
know, you could even, like, I bought this guy a cup of coffee. He didn't expect it, but he was like, believe chivalry isn't dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, thank you so much.
Right.
And it didn't matter to me. I don't care if you had the money or not. It was the
Right.
fact that, I just want to do something nice for somebody, and it didn't have to be anything big.
Right.
Was a cup of coffee cost you what, $1 and some change? You know, it's not that bad.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, look, it's that's amazing that you did that. But you said a cup of coffee costs $1 and some change. I'm like, shoot, that's at the gas station. And because I just bought some coffee, a regular cup of coffee. It's like $5. I'm like, this is crazy.
Well, yeah, it was at the gas
Okay,
station.
okay.
Yeah, it was gas station.
Yeah,
It wasn't Starbucks. Is I don't really go to Starbucks,
I
so
know, I
but
know, I know.
he was there, and it just was not. It
That's
felt
it.
good,
That's
and
it.
even when you do it, it raises your energy. Your
Yeah.
physical energy is different.
Right. And he
You know.
appreciated it regardless of of,
Hmm.
of the monetary value. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
And
and that was all it was about.
that's it. That's it.
Helping somebody else, doing
Oh,
something
for
nice.
sure. Oh, for sure. Yeah. So let's see what Mandy got a comment here. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. Mandy said, yes, focus on the people that are supporting you and not on the ones that are actively trying to tear you down. I know
Hmm.
that's right. Look,
Yeah.
what is it? Enunciated the word actively. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because you're gonna have people that's gonna, you know, say things, do things. It's like a one-off thing. You know what I'm saying? Especially on
Mhm.
social media. But then it's like you got people that's like you probably can't get away from as much as you would like to.
Mhm.
That would constantly and actively, continually try to tear you down. You either
Right.
you gotta block them out. You got, you know what I'm saying? It
You
might be
do.
harder, but you gotta block them out, man. It could be in your own household. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So,
And that's why they tell you to use wisdom,
hmm,
with the people that you surround yourself with,
uh-huh,
because their spirit or whatever they got on them,
uh-huh,
it can easily jump onto you, and then you wondering why you feeling some type of way, or why things aren't going the way you need them to or want them to. It's because somebody else's aura, it pulls you down,
yeah. Or
you
just
know.
the negativity. If you let it get to you, mentally, it'll just, it'll pull
Mhm.
you down. It'll drain you. You know what I'm saying? Physically, right?
Mhm.
Hey, Bruce is silly. He said hood coffee is $1.50 or $1.05. He said
Right.
made from water from Flint, Michigan. He's silly, man. I feel it. I feel it, man. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go to another quote. Okay, let's see what we got here. All right, so we on the third one. This is another one by Maya Angelou. Okay,
Mhm.
it says, "Love recognizes no barriers. It jumps hurdles, leaps fences, penetrates walls to arrive at its destination, full of hope." That's it.
Mhm.
So basically, in a nutshell, love conquers all. Like as we
Yep.
know, you know what I'm saying?
That's
And that's, man. Listen, that's what I'm about, man. You know what I'm saying? Like love is it, y'all. Love is it.
Mhm.
Like it's harder. It takes more energy to hate
It
on
does.
somebody than it does to love. You know. So, but
Yeah, it does. It as much as you would like to, be angry at someone, but if
uh-huh.
you think about it, like how somebody can make you so upset that
Mhm.
it kind of lingers on, before you know it, 2 days then went by and you still feeling
Yeah.
some type of way. I mean, it take a lot out of you just to be mad at somebody, and is
Right.
it worth it?
Mm-mm.
2 3 days, I'm tired of being angry. I need some happiness. I be wanting to run outside, run around. You know what I'm saying? Like something gotta give. So that's
Yeah.
why they say, certain people can bring you down, but if you surround yourself by people who, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Like inject, or that are
Okay.
just
Look,
filled with the
they're pouring
positivity.
pouring to you, as they say.
Yes, that's it. Pour into you. People that pour into you.
Fill your cup up, you know.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So cool, y'all. Let's see here. I guess we'll touch on another quote here, and then there's something else we can talk about. Okay. So
Okay.
here we go with unknown again. Here's another unknown. Oh, this. I think this might be a good one. It says, "Never blame anyone in life. Good people give happiness. Bad people give experience. Worst people give a lesson, and best people give memories."
Hmm.
That one is
Else, do
that's a
you mind reading that
I
again?
will, I will. It says, "Never blame anyone in life." It says, "Good people give happiness, bad people give experience. Worst people give a lesson, and best people give memories." Okay, we might have to dissect that one.
Hmm.
All right, so let's see. So, where we at here? Never blame. Okay, so I guess it's talking about just, like we talked about, like conversations and attitudes, the things that other people bring into your space, right?
Hmm.
In any interaction that you have, like, I think it's kind of saying, like, you can't blame them uh for how you're feeling because you have control over how you feel. It takes practice to control that, to not let anything or anybody get to you if it's a
Mhm.
negative, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
So good people give happiness, so you want to accept that, right?
Mhm.
Bad people give experience. So I'm thinking like, okay, um, maybe it's like, okay, man, I don't want to go down the road they went down because they are not happy. They are miserable, right? So that experience that they went through or whatever it is helping me not to take that wrong turn because
Right.
I see how it's affecting them. So that's what I'm getting from it.
Mhm.
Okay. And then what's the other one here? It says worst people give a lesson. So again, I think a lesson that you can learn from somebody who, look, somebody might be behind bars and you heard on the news what they did. So you're like, okay, there's a lesson. So that person did something terrible, and you know not to do that. And then best people give memories. I don't know. I'm just trying to dissect it, Kim. What do you think?
Best people. I think that even I agree,
Uh huh.
but I also feel like people who are trying to remember which one you said bad people bring
I said bad people give experience.
experiences. I think they
Experiences.
all give you an experience.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, it's just what we do with it
Right.
after we experience it is.
Right. And that's the thing. Like I said in the beginning, it says never blame anyone in life. So it's like whatever
Mhm.
it is,
Mhm.
you have to try your best to protect yourself or let it in. If it's good, let it in. If it's bad, block it.
Well, you know what? It makes me think about the lessons that we learn,
Uh-huh.
like from those experiences. So you don't blame anybody, but how do you own it? How do you own that experience? Do you take each of them and say, yeah, I did this, so I'm responsible for it, even though I experienced what it would be like, but was that experience good enough for me to say no, I won't do it again?
Uh-huh.
Or am I gonna continue to keep doing it? because
Uh-huh.
because if you don't blame anybody, it's just you. So ultimately in the end, whatever decision that you make is
Hmm.
your decision. A lot, I've even heard people be like, well, if you would have never did this, then I would have never did this. And that's like, no, because still at the end of the day, you had a decision to make and your choice was to do it. It's still a choice at the end of the day. Like if you're running down the street and you see a jogger and you trip them, you decide to do that. No, but you know the end result of what could happen if you trip that person and you decide to do it again. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Uh-huh.
So you had a choice. Now you got to pay the consequences because you know that was wrong. You
Right,
just
right,
don't
right,
trip people for no
right.
reason.
Hey, look, let's go to Mandy got a couple comments. I'm gonna read the last one first because I
Okay.
believe this applies to what it is we're talking about right now. He said, I think it's like a bad parent or bad friend could give you any experience that you can use to know how to be better than your own experience.
Hmm.
Okay. So yeah, it's like you said, I think, because I think about that. Like, I know somebody in my family that's done some things that I'm like, yeah, I ain't trying to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But I got people that's giving me good advice or telling me about good experiences and things like that. And then too, even with that, right? So like if you got somebody that's done terrible things, there's people that want to follow that path
Yeah.
and learn from them to do these terrible things, right?
Hmm.
Or the fact that they've been around them, they
Hmm.
just like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm rolling with the condition of how it is. Or people say it's in my genes or whatever, right?
It's in my
Or
DNA.
in my DNA, right? But we got a choice. We have a choice to
Right.
either accept or reject, especially if it's bad. And if it's good, even if it's good, accept
Hmm.
or reject. Because there's people that like, if you tell them something good to do, they still
Hmm.
gonna be like, you know, I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna do me, regardless of what
Right.
regardless of what you said. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, cool, cool. Hey, look, we broke it down. We got some different perspectives. All right, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna read this other one from Mandy. Or you have something to say, Kim? Because I just pulled hers
No,
up.
because I was about to read it, because but you
Oh,
got
you was? Go ahead. No, no, you
it.
got it. I've been reading all of them. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, Mandy said, not sure who the author is, but there is a quote that says, unforgiveness is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to
Mm,
die. That's
I
a good,
remember.
I like
I
that one.
heard
That's a
that
good
one.
one. Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know who said it, but that is a good one.
that was a good one.
That is a really good
That
one.
was a
You know
really
what I'm
good one.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Unforgiveness. Yeah, because if you
But
if you if you don't like let it go, you getting yourself sick.
yeah, unforgiveness can be a cancer, you
Uh-huh.
know, because you spend so much time wallowing in that pain and that hurt of the person that caused it or
Right.
whatever may have caused it. And then you just don't let it go. We have to learn how to do that because
Right.
um, it does have an influence on how we maneuver
Right.
in life, whether it be work, home, our
Mhm.
businesses. Something somebody did to you can stop you from being the person that you were set out, are supposed
Mhm.
to be in life. So you got to learn to forgive and move on. That don't
Right.
mean you got to be partying with them all the time, or that doesn't mean that. You're doing it for yourself, not for them.
Mhm.
It's for you,
Right.
for you to be able to grow and you be the better person and be who you set out to be.
Right. What they say, don't let it fester.
Yes.
let
Some of us know how to let things
it
fester.
let it
I've done that before and
don't let
it's
it
not a good
fester.
feeling.
Right. No,
Right.
no, no. Hey, so look, I think I skipped over a quote. This one is short and sweet. So I'm gonna read this one, okay? This one is by Charlie Chaplin. Okay. It
Mhm.
says, life is a tragedy when seen in close up, but a comedy in long shot. Okay. I'll
Mm.
read that again. Life is a tragedy when seen in close up, but a comedy in long shot. Okay. You want me to go on that one? And y'all, hey, look, with
Mm.
Bruce, y'all still on? Mandy, I don't know if Lena's still on. Whoever's watching, y'all can chime in on this one. And just to let y'all know, if somebody just jumped on, this is quick for what the hangout. We just hanging out. Let us know if you have a passion because we're here to talk to people who have passions, who are pursuing them, or if you have not yet pursued them. And if you have you ever thought about giving up? Okay, that's what we're doing here. But we still having conversations to help motivate, educate, and inspire each other all around. All right. Okay. Since I
Right.
did all that, I'm read it one more time. All right. One more time. Life is a tragedy when seen in close up, but a comedy in long shot. All right. You want me to tell you what I'm thinking?
Here you go.
Okay. So think about like you might be experiencing something in the moment, right? So if
Mhm.
you have a narrow view of what you're going through, then you miserable, right? So it's a tragedy.
Mhm.
But if you step back and you really take a long
Mhm.
shot, like you said, you
Mhm.
got all this good stuff that done happen that outweighs the bad, right? So
Right.
then you can laugh at, man, I was tripping over that.
Mhm.
Like that's nothing. So you ever had that moment where it's like, yeah, you was tripping over something, and then you like, man, I was tripping. Like, why was I even upset about that, right?
Mhm.
Or like you was mad about something that took place, but then you look back and like, man, shoot, I'm actually glad that took place because if it didn't, then I would have been caught up in this situation that wasn't good for me anyway.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So then you can sit back and laugh at the situation, right?
Right.
So
Mhm.
he was like a comedian, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot. So
Mhm.
I think that's why he was saying it's a comedy in a long shot. So
Mhm.
that's what I'm getting from it.
Right, right, right. I kind of like what you're saying. I definitely agree. And I also feel like Oh, I was going to tell my own personal experience.
Okay, go ahead.
So there was a time, this one, it was a long time ago. Matter of fact, when I lived in Columbus, and I
Uh-huh.
just remember like I had to pay a bill, right?
Okay.
So, and I was just so upset about not being able to pay this bill. Like, it could have been, I don't remember what was the reasoning behind it,
Uh-huh.
but, it's like, okay, well, I can't make arrangements on this. I need to figure this out. So I was just so upset because I don't know if it was like a utility bill. I can't really remember, but I just remember, and I was in the moment.
Okay.
Okay. I was
Yeah.
in the moment and it was frustrating me so bad to the point where I was trying to figure out how to cry. Like, I was just like, ain't no nothing, but then a little while later, then I just had a moment.
Uh-huh.
And some things are just out of your control.
Right.
When you
Mhm.
don't have control over certain situations, sometimes you just have to let it go. And it
Oh yeah.
doesn't mean forget about it, but there's nothing I can do. And until I can't, and then you take a step back and you analyze the situation. What other options do I have?
Right.
Because I can't do this and I can't do that, but there has to be another option.
Uh-huh.
So when after I sat back and I thought about it and I did some research, but I was able to come up with a resolution. And
Uh-huh.
like you said, you sitting there talking about why was I even mad? If I would have just thought about this in the first place, I could have avoided all of this, and
Right.
especially trying to make myself cry about something I
Right.
didn't need to cry about.
You like trying to make yourself cry.
I really was. I was just trying to be mad, like it's not coming. But then after I settled down and I thought about it for a while, and I was like, you know what? Let
Yeah.
me call these people real quick. I
Right.
was able to make a call, got it taken care of.
That's it.
But if I was thinking about it initially, I would have
Yeah.
never got upset. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's something that's practice.
Oh
It's
yeah.
definitely not going to change overnight. But if we do practice, our mindset is shifting our mindset,
Uh-huh.
man, we could do some big things out here,
Oh
you
yeah. Oh
know?
yeah. Oh yeah.
So
Man,
yeah, that was my little.
Mandy dropping some gems. Mandy, look. So Mandy said, looking at the bigger picture and keep moving forward.
Yep.
You did. So yeah, so that's like like or they call it the scheme of things, the big scheme. Like I said,
Right.
like look at the big picture,
The
man, and
bigger
like
picture, right.
yeah, and just some situations like. So look, I ran into somebody before I came on this trip, and they was like, "Who all going with you?" You know, and I was like, "I think it's gonna be like 6, 7 of us." And they like, "Is it people that you can get along with? You're gonna have fun with?" I'm like, "That don't matter because I'm gonna have fun regardless."
Right.
And look, and I said, they mad? I'm laughing because
Right.
I just, you know what I mean? Like you not gonna rain on my parade. You know what I'm saying? Spoil my party.
Mhm.
We just, that's something that, hey, you got to try to build up within you.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? So you can continue just to be happy, man.
Mhm.
It's so many more serious things in life. You
Oh
know,
man.
some people just go too far with like the little stuff. It's like, come on, man. So yeah.
Or they be talking about stuff we don't even care about. Like, I didn't need to know that.
but but yeah, I mean, that's something that we all could work on, especially
Mhm.
in business, right?
Right.
Because we could talk about customers, you know what I'm saying? And I know
Mhm.
Mandy can talk about some customers. I don't know if Bruce is still on, but Bruce can probably talk about some customers that that he done work for. Some people just like to complain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
and
Yeah. So,
Mandy said, in my experience, in most situations, the problem works itself out. I might
mhm.
have to change the trajectory, but I'm doing what I know I'm supposed to do, and my heart and intentions are pure, then I'm good.
That's it.
That's really it in a
Oh yeah.
nutshell. Yeah.
Uh-huh. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to harm nobody. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You doing the best you can to please, to give them a service or a
Mhm.
product that they can be happy about. But some people, man, just gotta
It's,
try to find something.
I
Look,
think
like you
people,
you trying to make yourself cry, they gotta try to find something to make you cry.
yeah.
You
I
know what I'm
think
saying?
people lose sight on things. You know, people put they personal into their business. So when they provide a service and they're giving you the utmost customer service and you still, you know, just giving them a hard way to go, you don't think about what all they have to do just to be able to serve you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
there's a lot that goes into it, even the product that they have, you
Right.
know.
Hmm.
A lot pours, you know, you put a lot into it and then you get people who you just, and you have to remember too, it's just some people you cannot satisfy.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to, and you're going to get the ones that's going to come in all the time just to say hi because they love your business. Even if they're not buying nothing, people gonna come in and they just went, hey, I just thought I'd stop by and see how you
Right.
doing. You know, I'm just so proud of you. I'm proud of what you're doing. I can't tell you how many times people have just said, I'm proud of you. I want to see you succeed. But then you also know that there's the ones that, you know, make you feel like, mm,
Right.
they
Right.
don't have nothing to say to you. And
Yeah.
and you know, you just have to be okay with that and move on, you know.
Uh-huh. Hey, look, that's like me going to Mandy and Rick's shop when they was close to my house. I would just show up at times, you know what I'm saying? Just like, man, I'm just coming to holler at y'all. You know, I might take a couple donuts or something, because they be having donuts, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I might be like, yeah, let me get one of them cream fields, and then I just dip out. You know what I'm saying? I dip out with the cream field, you know what I'm talking about?
Right, right.
But they good people, man. They good people.
Right. And that's
Uh,
probably because of how they treated you
oh yeah.
and the service they provided makes you want to come back.
Hey, look, and and this is not the first time for me saying this. I'm gonna tell you. So, Rick and Mandy got me started on my T-shirt and apparel brand. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like, or even providing a service of doing T-shirts for other people.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I would get people that want T-shirts done, and I would just be like, hey man, this person wants this done, and just shoot them to them. They're like,
Mhm.
why don't you get the business, and then we can work something out? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
On the back end, and that's something that they provide for people. But it look like Kim's, like your feed might have broke or went down. You still there though? If not, it's cool. Hey, look, I'm gonna keep it rolling, like we do. Like we said, quit for what? Earlier we was talking about streams going down, streams going out, and the things that we do to keep it going. Right? We just got to keep it moving. And I was about to read this comment from Mandy real quick too. So Mandy said, "Coming to check on my job that's due next week. Is it done yet?" Right. I know that's right. Yeah, people will, and that's another thing too. You can tell somebody, and look, I know, look, I'm guilty of it in a sense too, because it's like this. So say that you are providing a service, but the service is being produced by somebody else, and then you got a customer that's hounding you about getting the thing done. So it can be nerve wracking, but at the same time, I know it can be nerve wracking for the person that's providing the product or service, right? Because people can nag you. I'm gonna take her feet off real quick. People can nag to a point to where it can get to you, right? But I think in those moments, you just try your best to stay calm, stay cool, and just keep it moving. Like Mandy said, keep it moving. Try your best not to let nothing get to you, nothing ruin your day, because like we said, there's some people that's just going to nag. There's some people that just gonna complain all the things, and that's just it, right? Oh no, man, you silly. We good. Hey, look. You see how I broke it down? Hey, look, I'm applying it to me. Everybody else that is a customer or got a service. It's real. It's true. You know what I'm saying? Um, I think it's just especially I would say not everybody, but some people have a thing of you know um, getting to a place where they like nervous about something being done, so they will nag. And I know Yeah, I get that way sometimes. It's all good though. I love you, Mandy, and I appreciate you for being on for real. I appreciate everybody who's on, everybody who jumped on. You might have jumped off. I still appreciate you because you gave me a split second of your attention. Um, we were worthy enough for you to just take that moment to click on the link, right? Even if it was just for a moment, I appreciate you. Okay, straight up. So what I'm gonna do, I'm about to read another quote. I'm gonna try not to skip one. So this one right here says it's from Winston Churchill. Okay, it says we make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give. I like that. I like that. We make a living by what we get. Okay. We make a life by what we give. Okay. Okay. So there's so many ways I think that you can look at that, right? So think about the fact that we are giving of ourselves to work a job or giving of ourselves to um provide a service or whatever it may be, right? Um, and with that, we get, money, right? We get um to be able to provide for ourselves or provide for our families because we are giving of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I would say too, uh, the quality of your giving, right? So if you just giving like just to get through the day or giving just to please one person or whatever that may be, then there's no growth in that because nobody is going to want to um, put you in a position to take you to the next level to be able to make more money or to get more customers or whatever it is that you want to be doing, right? So it says we make a life by what we give. So again, if we are giving, 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 and we're giving our all, then our lives can be enriched. Our lives will be fulfilling, right? So yeah, I would say you know give, and I would say this: give without expectation too, because reality is that's something that I had to really learn, right? So sometimes you expect other people to reciprocate, right? So you giving, 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 you expect like, okay, look, they're gonna see that I'm gonna need something soon or whatever. And I'm pretty sure that this person that I just gave to is gonna reach out and look out for me. But listen, y'all, I can tell y'all from experience that is not the case. Everybody is not that way. So the best way to be is just to give without expectation. And yes, it is something that I had to really learn, but maybe you just already are that way. But if not, I'm putting it out there, right? So this is Quiver Weather Hangout to motivate, educate, and inspire. So if I can motivate, educate, or inspire somebody to even look at things differently, right? To where they aren't frustrated if they don't get what they think that they should have, right? I'm doing a good job. If I can reach one person, like they say, I'm doing a good job. But this is my passion. This is something I really enjoy doing. I've been dabbling in and out of doing podcasting and whatnot since 2010. And yeah, so I really enjoy doing it. So that's why y'all gonna continue to see me even if it's just me, right? And that's one thing that I did. I put things in place to where if it's just me, I'm still gonna do it. So Quit for What to Hang Out every Tuesday from 8 to 9, um, rain or shine. Okay, you're gonna see me or me and a friend, my girl Kim. I say her stream must have went down, or we'll have a guest on the show, but we will be live regardless. Okay. All right, let's see what Mandy said. Mandy rocking and rolling. All right, Mandy, let's see. Yep, without expectation of getting anything in return, including acknowledgement. Mandy, you dropping gems. You are dropping gems. We got it. We got to hold on. Can I? Hold on, I'm gonna put a star on that one. I don't know if that's giving you a star that you can see it, but I just starred that. Yes. So, and that's something that that I haven't thought about. But even like you said, giving even without any acknowledgement, right? You expect some people to say good job, great job, or I love it, I appreciate it, and then like you don't get that, and it can make you feel pretty bad because you know we as humans we want confirmation, regardless if you say you do or you don't. I see Kim is back. Let's see if I can pull her in real quick. Kim, she's back, y'all.
Hi.
All right, we done been an hour, so now it's time to just say, do what you got to do to make it happen. Don't give up. Quit for what? No, I'm just messing with you. We is about to jump off though, but yeah, Kim, you back? What happened? Your stream just went down,
It did. It went down.
huh? Okay,
So
but
I was actually, I seen you talking. I was like, I don't think he can see me
oh no,
because it let me see you for a while and then it went down. And I was
yeah.
like, I don't know. I think it's just a bad
Yeah,
spot,
it's all good.
maybe.
Hey, look, that's the thing, and I just kept going because we know, like I told you, we're
Hmm.
gonna keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Regardless, we it's quit for what, and consistency is key.
Hmm.
Um, so we know that these things are gonna happen. It happened to us, like I said at the beginning of
Hmm.
the show.
Right.
That one time we was going good, and like we was in the
Hmm.
studio, so when it went down for both of us.
Yep.
And it was
Yep. It
so
did.
we
It
just jumped
did.
back on. You know what I'm saying? Shoot.
Yep.
Hey, look, I call out Spectrum. I'm like, what's going on with my internet? They're like, oh, everything's fine on our end. I'm like, but no, bro, it's not on my
I know.
end.
I
Like,
remember I was like, he about to be mad at Spectrum.
right. I'm like, get it together, my guy. My guy. All right. Yeah. So we were just talking about, and Mandy made a good point. I was talking about giving without expectation, right? So,
Hmm.
giving and just don't even think of the person reciprocating. Don't even think of the person like maybe hitting you back later on when you need help. Like, because that
Yeah.
is not the case all the time. And
Yeah.
Mandy even said, including giving you acknowledgement, right? And then she just said, even a
Hmm.
thank you, right?
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
to learn that the hard that lesson the hard way.
Okay.
Yeah, because I did something for a friend that didn't have anything, and I just wanted to see them succeed. But to me, I kept saying to myself, all I want to know is if they were able to accomplish what needed to be done.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying no names or calling nobody out, but I just kind of felt like, wow, okay, I didn't even get a phone call to say, hey, I was able to make it. I got the job, nothing, and I heard nothing. So I had to take away from that was I did my part.
Yep.
My part was supposed to help her. So she didn't owe me nothing. You know
That's
what I'm
it.
saying? She don't owe me anything. Regardless of what she did with it, she might have needed it for something else. How do I don't know. But
Right.
it was only supposed to be me giving it to her and moving on. I did what I needed to do
That's it.
and that was it.
Look, hey, look, we can even think about the small things, right?
Mhm.
Okay. And this kind of gets to me still, but I don't let it get to me to where I'm gonna like say something or hold on to the feeling.
Mhm.
But open the door for somebody and they don't acknowledge or say thank you. I gave because I opened the door.
Right.
I gave of my energy to pull the door and to step to the side so you can walk
Right.
through it. And you didn't say thank you. Yeah. But at the same time, like Mandy said, even if they don't say thank you, hey, it don't matter because you did a good deed. You did what you
Mhm.
felt in your heart to do.
Right.
Okay.
And also we could tell you got good home training, you know.
Right, right,
You open the door for folks,
right.
especially, and that's what you're supposed to do. I remember trying to teach my son that at an early age, and
Uh-huh.
I was trying to teach him that with his little sister. Now,
Yeah.
wait a minute. You let her in the car first. That's what
Right.
you're supposed to do. She's a lady. And he would always have this look like, oh my God,
Right.
girl, get in the car.
Yeah, right, right. Uh-huh.
But it's you want them to be like that. It shouldn't have to be I need a thank you or appreciate it, you know.
Right.
Just like a lady yesterday asked me, I was at the laundromat and she was like, well, do you mind if I get that basket? I'm like, sure. I mean, it doesn't cost you anything. to go a little bit above and beyond or just being nice.
Yeah, doesn't cost you anything to be
Doesn't
kind.
cost you a thing.
Nope, not at all. Not at all. So yeah, y'all, listen. This is like I did a little bit over because I know Kim at her lost her feed, but I think this was good, Kim. What you think?
I loved it. Today was like, just like all the rest of the ones.
Hey,
It was awesome. I love it. I,
oh
I
for
I'm
sure.
I'm grateful to be here with
Right.
on the show.
Oh
So
yeah. I'm gonna give Mandy the last word here, okay? Mandy said, doing the right thing just because it's the right thing to do.
right thing to do. Yep.
I know that's
You
right.
got it, Mandy.
You got it, Mandy. All right. And Bruce, if you still watching, man, thank you so much for jumping on. We do this every Tuesday from 8 to 9. Quit for what to hang out. Come hang out. Let people know that we do this. And yeah, if they have a passion that they're pursuing, tell them to jump on and let's talk about it. You know what I mean? Right, Kim?
Yeah.
All
Yes.
right.
Jump in, come through, come on in the room.
Oh, see, look, got her singing. All right, yeah. Good night, Mandy. Good night, family. And Kim, I greatly appreciate you. I had fun.
Yes.
This was
Thank
good.
you.
We cobbled it together and we made it
Yes.
happen. You know what I'm
We
saying?
hope to see you guys next Tuesday.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, y'all. With that being said, like always, do what you got to do to make it happen. Don't give up. Quit for what? Until next time. Peace.
Peace.